right now, average days on market is about 6 days. So literally, homes are flying off the shelf. You would have bought a 3-bedroom home last year, you would have spent about 1.3 or 1.2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, 1.5 now. Yeah. So that's what I tell all people is that your house makes more money than you do in a year.
No kidding.
And of course, the luxury version, the 5-bedroom. 5 bedrooms are right now $2.5 million, and a whopping increase of 59% year over year.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah. So 1 year back, you could have gotten that house for 1.5 million. Right now, you'll have to shell out $2.4 million. That's just within a year. Where can you get 40% return? A guaranteed return.
What's going on YouTube? It's Rebecca Lynn Matheson, aka the Canadian Cottage Girl, and welcome to the Canadian Real Estate Channel. We've got another banger of an episode here talking all about the Milton real estate stats with Waiz. So Waiz, welcome back to the channel.
Thank you, Rebecca, for having me here. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, we'll jump right into it here. But before we do, if you guys haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to the Canadian Real Estate Channel. Just smash that like button today and throw some comments into the comment section as well as we're running through. If you have any questions about Milton or just some extra points to add on here, make sure you toss them into the comment section below. So again, Waiz, welcome back to the channel. And I'm excited to hear what's new in Milton because it definitely seems like these market stats just keep on coming and it's not slowing down. So I'd love to hear what's happening.
It is definitely what is we were expecting from the last conversation we had. The last conversation we had was that the sales and inventory, like the sales had almost reached where the inventory was. And just like I had told you last time, that it's not going to stay there forever. And right now we have skyrocketing sales and inventory is falling short behind.
Right.
So the demand is still very, very high. And that leads to a price increase, basically, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we have been seeing. So let's look at the stats and get into the details.
Perfect. Yeah. So let's jump right into these Milton real estate trends. I know that you always have a lot of details kind of prepared and ready to go here. So let's jump into the numbers, what everyone loves.
Yeah, sounds good. So right now, as you can see, average price in Milton right now is around $1.4 million for a home. Monthly change is 10% on the price, and quarterly change is about 11.8% a quarterly change. And yearly change is 29.8%. So somebody who's bought a place last year has actually gained about 29.8% in appreciation. And that's
wild. So monthly change there, that seems quite high for a month. So what timeline is this from and until? So
yeah, so
when did the month start?
current timeline is Jan 20th to Feb 19th that we have these stats from. Right, like
Yep.
the past timeline was about December 25th to Jan 22nd. So
Yep.
understandably, that was like the holiday season, right? Not much activity, not many things on the market. So last check we had was this right here, where average price was about 1.2 mil, and then monthly change was a negative actually because we're going through the holiday season.
Yep.
And so right now everybody's back from the holiday season, raring to go. We are almost in March. So March is typically when we have a lot more listings coming on the market, and at the same time we have a lot more buyers also looking to buy in the spring market. Okay?
Right.
So here is our graph. Basically, last time we were somewhere here, 1.2 million for average house price, and right now we are almost close to the 1.4 mark, and we will break down per product the differences. This is the average. So there's obviously something higher and something lower. Okay, so we can have a look at that. Let's take a look at things that are sold. So 91 detached homes sold, 106 townhomes sold, and 27 condos. Okay. Going into the detached homes, our favorite contender here is our 3-bedroom, 1-car garage. From last time that we spoke, actually, this is now in the range of 1.5 to 1.6 million dollars. These homes are listing at 1.299, right? And they're actually selling at 1.5, 1.6. Okay.
1.5. Wow. So 1.299 to 1.5 is, so you almost have to, like, when you're looking at properties, you almost have to look like about 200K under what you can actually afford. Yeah. Oh,
you have to look for properties at 200K less, but you have to be ready to put 200K more.
Right. Understood. Right. It's so funny.
If you're looking at a property that's, $899, now you can't ask your agent to put a $850 offer on it.
Right. Well, I know last time we talked as well, you kept saying, like, don't be afraid, keep buying. And this is why, because Waiz definitely knows the price points have continued to go up. So if you bought like 3-4 months ago, or even last spring, I think when we first did
if you would have bought a 3-bedroom home last year, you would have spent about 1.3 or 1.2. Yeah.
Crazy.
1.5 now. Yeah. So that's what I tell all people, is that your house makes more money than you do in a year.
No kidding. That is a perspective. I like that.
Right? So you have to think about it like, as an income earner, and you have to buy it, get into the market, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go on to the 4-bedroom ones. 4-bedroom ones, 1.8 million. So that's gone up year over year, 39%. So almost like 40% appreciation on detached 4-bedroom, 2-car garage, typically 3 washrooms or 2.5 washrooms, right?
Right.
So that's the going rate. And of course, the luxury version, the 5-bedroom. 5 bedrooms are right now $2.5 million, and a whopping increase of 59% year over year.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah. So 1 year back, you could have gotten that house for 1.5 million. Right now, you'll have to shell out $2.4 million. That's just within a year. Okay.
Literally would have doubled your money.
Yeah. That's what it is, right? 59%. You would have made 59% off on it, right? So, anyways, that's the overall. So, average detached home right now in Milton is selling for about 1.7 million. Which is 28% year over year if you take the average of these. And let's go on to the townhomes. Townhomes is one of those segments that has now not only reached the 1 million mark, now surpassed it. Okay. So the 2-bedroom townhomes that were around 3 months ago, they were selling for $840, now are $1 million.
Okay, so this is actually a really important point. We actually had this happen in one of the Toronto markets recently as well. So this actually means that you have to put more money down. Is that correct? So this
absolutely.
Amount down. So this is actually really important that people are aware of these price point increases, because you now need more capital to buy as soon as it crosses that $1 million mark.
Absolutely. So you're absolutely right. So if you are a first-time home buyer and you're looking for the $1 million townhouse, sorry, your 5% isn't going to cut it there. Okay, in the 1 million price point, you will have to put down 20%. Okay, so
Right.
those are the rules. So anything over $1 million and over, you will have to bring in that 20%. So and that's why we will talk a little bit more on details on the condos. Okay, so let's look at the three bedroom townhomes. Again, very popular segment. $1.2 million right now. Okay, so that's year over year 39%. So very similar to the detached 4 bedrooms, right? So typically you could have gotten a 3 bedroom a month ago for $1 million, a year ago for about $865. Okay, so just see, guys, that if you are one of those folks that was like, oh, I'm going to wait till the crash, and you will be sitting on the sidelines. Not only you'll be sitting on the sidelines, but you will be never able to qualify again, right? So it's very important to get into the market. Whenever you're qualified, get into the market. Okay. So even right now, people are talking to me and saying, oh, there's a rate increase coming up in March. That rate increase is like 0.25%. At the most, 0.50%. Okay, that is very insignificant when you are looking at this kind of numbers. Okay, so yeah, so let's go on to the 4 bedroom townhomes. This is typically competing with the detached 3 bedroom segment, but again, this is around 1.4 million, gone up 41%. So overall, if you're looking for a townhome, you will be spending around approximately 1.2 million for a townhouse in Milton.
Got it. $1 million plus minimum.
Yeah, actually, for a decent one, 1.2, right? And if you just want to go with a 2 bedroom, that's $1 million easily. Okay. And that brings to what I was wanting and willing to share a little bit more on is on the condos, right? So if you are a first-time home buyer, I urge you to reach out to me or your realtor and go in and take some action and buy the condos that are available, because right now a 1 bedroom average is around 675, and that's gone over year 41%. Just imagine, a year ago, a 1 bedroom you could have gotten for less than 500K. Now you'll have to shell out almost 700K.
Right.
Okay. And the 2 bedroom, very popular segment, small families, couples, 18K, gone up about 28%. And a very popular segment. So if you are a family with a double income, I think you can easily qualify for something like this. And if you're a first-time home buyer with 5% down and about 2% closing costs for about, give or take, 7%, you can easily get into something like this. 2 bedroom or a 1+10, is still, I would say, still affordable, and you get to stay in Milton. Okay.
Yeah, I think that those are all really good points, like entry level, especially given that everything above a condo right now is $1 million plus. So just to get into the market, that is the big message that always comes from you, is you just got to get into it. So I think the condos are a good emphasis here.
I used to talk about the same with the townhomes, right? Saying that getting into a townhome. Now a townhome has reached and surpassed $1 million, right? So now I'm talking about condos. Get into a condo today. You should have gotten into a condo yesterday, but it's still okay. You can still get in if you can get in this month, today, because the way I'm seeing it, right, that down the road, I think I will be on this channel again, and that would have surpassed $1 million. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to flash back to this moment. Absolutely. I think we're definitely going to have to flash back to this moment, and then everyone will see these previous numbers, and then How long do you think it will
Well, just
take?
look
What's your crystal ball prediction? How long do you think it will take?
my crystal ball prediction is actually next month, okay? Because
Oh,
next month is March.
right.
Crystal ball
Oof,
prediction is next month. Okay.
right.
But yeah, so just look at the history, right? 6 months back, 630, right? 3 months
Yeah.
back, 664, right? And now 800K, right? A year
Right.
back, 600K. Now
Yeah.
800K. That's 200K jump, right there,
Yeah. It's a good
right?
point.
And now it's like it's a hockey turn curve, on the what do you call it, on the charts, right?
Yeah.
So just like your hockey stick is just go like that.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's actually really important to note the fact that we surpassed that $1 million mark in the townhouses now. That's going to lead to a change in the condo numbers because
Absolutely.
they're still under 1 million. So I think that that's actually a really important marker that we've just crossed here with the townhouses. So yeah, I mean, we'll see next month whether or not we cross that line. It'll be interesting. I definitely think these numbers have not slowed down since we've been doing
Not so
these
okay.
updates. So
Yeah,
I'm very interested to see what happens.
just imagine, okay, just imagine right now somebody who's looking at a townhouse, okay? Let's say they were qualified for like 900K, right? And they are putting in a bid for 900K, and with all these multiple offers, those townhomes, like we have seen, they've gone over $1 million, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as the $1 million threshold hits, as we discussed, it's going to be 20% down, right? So it's automatically weeding out all the folks who are not able to have that 20% deposit,
Right.
right? So only people with the 20% deposit can go over that $1 million. So now what happens to everybody who is on that fence between 850 to 950 to 999, right? Is that all these buyers are going to be looking at the next available and affordable product, which is now the 2 bedroom, 2 plus 2 washrooms condominium, right? Now, it's not going to take a long time before all those buyers move towards this product, which is the 2 bedrooms or the 3 bedrooms or condominiums, right? And just bump up the price here because there's going to be more demand of condominiums. And this is not only just true for Milton, it's going to be true for right across the board, with condos. Okay.
Yeah, and another point there too is it's going to have, because there's going to be more competition here in condos, it also will have a knock-on effect to other markets surrounding, right? So if somebody can't afford the townhouse anymore, they might look to other areas.
Oh yeah, for sure. And there is already so much pressure on the small towns, uh, that people are getting priced out of those markets as well, right? So yeah, so watch out. Whoever is right now, whatever your eligibility is, if you are eligible for 600K, buy something that is 600K worth, whether it is a condo or a townhouse, right?
Yep. Yep. I think that that's really, really great feedback from these numbers.
All right, let's go on further. So as I said, we are approaching the spring market right now. Almost end of February right now. Next month is March, and you can see that there are 450 new listings that came onto the market in the last 28 days.
Yep.
So last time we were here, see, 91 sold, 91 was the inventory. Right now we are here. Okay, so sales, and that's the inventory, right? So right now, average days on market is about 6 days. So literally, homes are flying off the shelf, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, flying off the shelf, really fast, selling fast, and then selling for a higher than list price. So 118% of the list price, right? So expect to pay 18% to 20% more than the list price. Okay, so that's the message here, right here. That's what's happening. Okay, so I don't know. I'm just the messenger here, right? Okay, so again, briefly, the segment where we have most of the condos is about 6 days, and some townhomes and condos in this range, which is again 5 days we are selling as compared to last year in 7 days. We are selling faster than last year this time. 1 million to 2.5, 6 days, and over 2 million. And this is luxury market, so it's about 17 days on the luxury market. Okay, which is actually also very, very fast for luxury listing which is over 2.5 million to sell in 17 days. That is very fast for luxury market as well.
A lot of capital moving around, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we'll skip the inventory there. So Milton Rankings, our favorite segment. So 16th most expensive city is Milton. The usual suspects, of course, you see King, Caledon. I think Caledon has moved up quite a bit on the rankings. So King, of course, maintains the #1 spot with the average price of 2.6 million, median price of 2.7 million. Caledon is extremely sought after. So all that craze in Milton, not Milton, in Brampton, that's happening. The after effect is that it's affecting Caledon. Caledon right now average is about 2 million. So if you want to get a house in Caledon, try to have at least about $2 to $2.4 million if you need to get something in Caledon. Okay.
Yep.
Stowell, Oakville on a tie here. East Bloomsbury 1.7, Aurora 1.6, Richmond Hill 1.6, Markham 1, Mono, Newmarket, Halton Hills. That's excluding Milton. Then Bradford, West Bloomsbury, Uxbridge, Brampton, and then Milton. So right now, it looks like we are on almost like a tie with Brampton and Milton. This 15th, 16th place, and followed by Pickering, the East End, and Ajax. So yeah, Pickering and Ajax cheaper. So if you want to sell your place in Milton and you want to get a place in Ajax or Pickering or Orangeville.
There we go. Shout out to Orangeville.
There you go.
My hometown.
Your hometown right now is 23rd most expensive city.
Whew.
Right.
It's getting up there.
Yeah. So average price right now, Orangeville is 1.1 million.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you know what? The surprise is Georgina, actually, for me. For me, the surprise is actually Georgina, where last year I used to see homes that are selling for $550 in Georgina. Right now, 1.2 million.
Yeah, fair enough. That's significant.
All the Georginians right there are, millionaires now.
Shout out.
Right. Yeah, so there you see it, New Tecumseh, Toronto, Mississauga, right? So right now Milton is far more expensive than Toronto.
Yeah, that is a significant measure, which like everyone always compares as their base metric Toronto as the marker, but as we're seeing, the GTA surrounding market subsidiary are actually becoming more expensive. Like Caledon is a huge one, eh? Like Caledon is such a nice area though. Like it is really nice. So crazy.
And the homes in Caledon are like mansions, right? Like they have acreage, they have like 3 to 4 garages. Like they're huge mansions. And even the new developers who have built in Caledon, we call them those homes. We call them Mech mansions.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So like McDonald's mansions.
Yeah.
So they're huge homes next to each other, right? So Caledon is really sought after and what's pushing it is the craze in
Brampton.
Brampton.
Yeah.
All the population going from Brampton to Caledon. Okay.
Yeah, it's a very short commute, right? So it's,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
maybe like what, 25, 30 minutes out of Brampton, depending on which side of Brampton you're trying to get to. So it's a very short commute. And even like Orangeville is a commuter town to Brampton too.
Right,
So
right. So
we're
that's
seeing
why
some of those
you see,
towns.
you see a spillover into Orangeville from Brampton here.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. All right. So that was our analysis on price. Growth-wise as well, you know, Milton is fastest growing, number 16 is fastest growing, with regards to the price growth we are talking about, right? And third fastest selling, right? So
Wow.
as we said, we were just talking about Brampton right now. See,
Yeah.
number one, 5 days. Okay.
That's crazy.
And tied up with Ajax and Pickering, because again, more affordable markets, they are going up within 5 days. And right now, Milton is tied up with Pickering, Newmarket, for the fastest selling city. Okay.
Totally.
Also, your hometown of Orangeville also selling in 6 days. So
Shout out.
Milton.
That's crazy.
Yeah, right there. The Caledon 9 days. Okay.
I think it's important too to like given all of these short turnaround times, like you really have to be ready going into the listing. Like you have to have done everything.
Ready, everything on the tee, on the dot. Get it ready, get it painted, get it staged, get it empty, decluttered. You know, you got to show your home like a model home, right? And that's where, you know, we come in and we have our expert teams. We have a stager. I've got an inspector who we do a pre-inspection, right? To basically present your home to get you the top dollar, right? So right now I'm having a campaign running a campaign where I'm telling you that within 72 hours we'll sell your home. Okay, so cool. Guaranteed we'll sell your home in 72 hours. Okay. There you go. If anybody's watching, you want it sold fast, reach out to me. And if you're in Milton, we'll sell it within a week. But my promise is that I'll sell it within 72 hours. If not, you don't need to pay me.
Wild.
Free. We'll sold in 72 hours, or we'll sell it for free.
Just throwing it out there, eh? Now, is there any contingencies on that? Like, does it have to be sold at a certain price point, or just sold in 72?
See, the thing is, as you see already, that you're going to get the top dollar, and I will make sure that you get the top dollar because, you know, there's high demand, right? And a lot of folks want to live in Milton, right? So, and also there's a move up story too. Like somebody who was in a townhouse right now, they paid probably like 350, 400 or 500K for their townhouse 10 or 5 years back. And that townhouse now is $1.2 million.
Right.
So they have like, you know, $500,000 in equity. Now you can buy that detached house, right?
Yeah.
So
very true.
If you are a townhouse owner, reach out to me. I will get you top dollar for your townhome, and let's move to the next neighborhood and get you a detached house, right?
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Call Waiz. 72 hours.
72 hours. And the thing is, if everything works out, you might even be just paying what you're paying for your mortgage. If everything works out well, like your mortgage payment doesn't increase much because you've made so much more money in equity, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. And then once you move up, it's like when you're selling your primary residence, all that money, all that equity is tax free,
right?
So just imagine having $500,000 tax free money, just the incentive to upgrade to another home, which in next 1 year again might go up 40%. Right? Where can you get 40% return, a guaranteed return?
Real estate.
On your stocks, I don't think so. Right? Bitcoin, crypto, I'm not too into it, but you might get some return like that. But Again, that's not a very stable thing to do. But real estate is tried and tested. It's been forever, been there forever. And then
Yeah.
you can't live in a Bitcoin, but you can live in a house, right?
That's true, unless we're talking about like the virtual reality world, but that's a topic for another day.
Another day. Metaverse. That's a topic for another day. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, fastest selling, and then turnover again is 21st ranking on the turnover, basically percentage of homes sold over listing in the last 28 days. So yeah, it's we are turning over in faster time, and we are the fastest selling city. We are the fastest growing city. So come on down to Milton, buy a condo, upgrade your townhouse to a detached, or sell your detached house and go east. or buy in Orangeville.
Yeah, there you go.
On that topic, I promised you that we'll talk about condos. So let's take a look at what is available in the market right now for condos, right, in Milton.
Yep.
So if you are a single individual or a couple, and you want something in the 600 to 650 range, this is something that you will get in Milton. Okay, 1 bedroom, 1 washroom, pretty new building, right? Nicely done kitchen.
Oh yeah.
Stainless steel appliances, right? Nice and cozy there, right?
Mm-hmm. I love those little feature walls too. I'm seeing that a lot actually pop up.
Yeah.
With just like the little lift.
It's fairly
paint over it. It's cute.
It's fairly inexpensive to do, and then
Yeah.
if you are a little bit handy, right?
Yeah.
So all you have to do is maybe get some 2x4s and from Home Depot, and then paint it across, right? Get a staple gun and staple it, right? Yeah, it's a nice handy work, and then it just improves the look of the room with the
Totally.
feature wall.
And
right?
it doesn't even have to be as big as a 2x4 either. Like you can just do like a really small, thin kind of piece of wood and just paint over it, because it like pops, right? So it's the dimension.
Look at this, how nice looks. It looks like luxurious.
Yeah, it's cool.
Gives you a luxury feel, right? Okay, so that's something you can get for about 600K. Sorry, this is just to acknowledge, it's a Go West Realty listing at 1370 Costigan, unit number 211. Okay, just to shout out to the listing agent there. Yeah, so something like that, or even something like this, if you want to go into a multi-level kind of a condo, 1+1 bedroom, 1 washroom, about 650, right? Your office, home office, kitchen, stainless steel appliances. So for most homeowners, right, like think about this way, is that your condo is your stepping stone to your dream house. I always say that. Your condo is your stepping stone to your dream house. Buy the condo, and then the condo will help you get into your dream house. Does that make sense?
Totally. Yeah, I totally understand that in terms of if you look back to the numbers, right, where the price points, the appreciation, it just allows you to capitalize on the next stage. Like if you were able to buy a condo last year and then pull out the equity and put it into the down payment of the next one, it's huge.
Absolutely. So this listing from Royal Canadian Realty, 630 Waiz Street, unit number 204. Okay, and the building name is Origins, so just for your reference. Okay, so yeah, so there are quite a few of them on Waiz Street, right? And the maintenance fee is not that high as well, 350 to about $400. Um, yeah, and what I want to talk about was the kind of prediction we were alluding to, correct? So right here, 383 Main Street, 3 bedrooms, 2 washrooms, 900K.
Ooh.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
the good thing, the advantage with this particular condo is that this is a green life building. So you might ask me, what is a green life building? So this is actually what we call as a environmentally friendly building. So green life condominiums, actually, what they do is that they have a solar panels on top. So the energy utilized for the entire condominium is by solar energy, and also, so it's like subsidized electricity, right? So whatever is being generated goes to the grid, and then you get a credit, so that you subsidize on your electricity cost, right? So and what's also happening here is that it uses thermal energy to heat the condo. Right? So if you look at this condo, which is a 3-bedroom, the maintenance fee is only $439. Whereas for the other condo that we saw, which was a 1-bedroom, that was almost $370 or $340, right? So for a 3-bedroom, you're still paying a very low maintenance fee. Get the point there?
Absolutely.
And then you have almost no, this is what they're saying, is 1,300 square feet, right? So this is the best alternative right now to a townhouse. So if you are watching this, again, folks, I'm telling you, and you're a first-time home buyer and you don't have that 20% down, buy a condo. Maybe buy this condo. Okay. So yeah, so green life buildings, I'm a big fan of the green life buildings because it's low maintenance fee and it appreciates really fast. So this is the next best thing you can buy. If you cannot buy a townhouse in Milton, this is the next best thing you can buy. Okay, so condos, again, give it a chance. For condos, they are anywhere between $600,000 to $900,000, as you can see the availability on them. And like I said, if you are particular about low condominium maintenance fees, I would look into green life condominiums. So they in Milton, they built these on 383 Main Street and also at 133 Wilsmer. Okay. So again, if you want more information on the green life condos, give me a shout. And if not green life, at least if you want any of these condominiums as well, we can have a look at it and look at home purchasing as your highest priority, right? My suggestion is that if you're planning to invest your money, I think real estate is the safest bet. And then if you're being priced out of the townhomes and the detached market, I would say look into a condominium. And like I said, a condominium is your first step towards home ownership and towards your dream home. Okay, if you're going to delay, then you might just be a renter. Okay, so keep that in mind and reach out to me. And that's pretty much from my side for this episode.
Yeah, Waiz, thank you so much for coming on today to the Canadian Real Estate Channel. We covered a lot in this episode. So for those of you who stuck around to the end, make sure you drop a comment in the comment section below. And also maybe write some of your thoughts on all of this. So the townhouse kind of market hitting and surpassing that $1 million mark is a huge thing. It really affects the condo market. And as you iterated several times through this episode, it's always a good time to consider buying real estate, no matter where the market's at. I definitely appreciate all of the numbers here, Waiz, and all of your little golden nuggets through the entire episode. And for those of you listening, make sure you smash the like button, throw us some love, and subscribe to the Canadian Real Estate channel. Waiz, where's the best place for people to find you?
Find me on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn. 416-876-9960. Give me a shout. Let's discuss your situation. So there you go. I'm available for even a discussion. You don't have to buy or sell. Just give me a shout out, and we can discuss your next steps in real estate, what to do, what not to do, and we'd love to talk and share your journey and put you on a journey into buying more real estate.
Love that. Well, Waiz, thanks again for coming on stage to the Canadian Real Estate channel. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We always love having you here, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.